Hello, I'm Diamond. I'm the primary clone for Dee, the owner of Gold Diamond Enterprises. I carry her voice, her presence, and her way of thinking. In this tutorial, I'll guide you through how I was created and animated, step by step, clearly and intentionally. If you need a moment, pause the video. If something doesn't click the first time, rewind and watch it again. And if you have questions along the way, leave a comment. We're here to help. And now that you know who I am, I'm going to hand this back to Dee, who will walk you through the first step.
Thanks, Diamond. Hey everyone, it is Dee here. We're going to go through how to make your avatar. And first things first, we are going to go through three platforms, or we're going to use three platforms: ChatGPT, HeyGen, and 11 Labs. I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible, but we will be flipping back and forth between these platforms. So let's get started. So the first platform we're using is ChatGPT, and we're using this to create a professional photo of ourselves to make a realistic clone. You can use other platforms like Gemini or anything else, but I like to use ChatGPT. So you're going to insert your prompt, and don't worry, I'm going to put the prompt in the description, and then once you do the prompt, you're going to attach your photo. So once you attach and upload your photo, it's going to take a few minutes to render, and then you're going to be able to make small edits. For example, I don't like that my headband is black, so I'm typing in a quick prompt to tell Chat to change my headband to match my shirt. You can make small adjustments like changing your outfit, but I don't recommend changing your overall appearance if you want to remain and keep the authenticity. Now, the next prompt that I'm giving Chat is to have me stand up. It isn't anything special. I just said something to the effect of now have her stand up in a professional manner like she's giving a presentation. And there you go. So there I am standing up. It is a professional photo, and we can use this to go to our next platform. HeyGen is where everything comes to life. Okay, first we still need to do a little bit of prep work in Chat for HeyGen. So first thing you're going to do is make sure you download all the images that you've created. Then you're going to ask Chat to create a prompt for HeyGen. This prompt is specifically to create motion in the avatar. And I'll put this prompt in the description. I should have led off with that I am using paid versions of all of these platforms. Okay, so now we are in HeyGen, and first thing we're going to do is create a video from image to video. Then you're just going to go and upload the image that you created of yourself standing up or whatever pose you want to be in, and then you have to give it a script. You can type a script in there, you can paste a script from someplace else, or you can upload an audio. So what we're going to do, we're going to hop back over to Chat, and we're going to ask it to create a script for us. Chat is really smart, so I just do one or two sentences. I asked it to make a 20 to 30-second script and what the topic is, and it created one for me. All right, so once your script is made, you're going to scroll back up, you're going to copy the script, and you're going to take it over to HeyGen. And then once you're in HeyGen, you're going to paste it into the box. And this is where you have the option to use one of HeyGen's voices if you don't want to use your own voice. They have plenty of choices available. Once you start using it, you can have your favorite voices and things like that. However, that's not what we're going to do today. Okay, so we're going to go back and we are going to take this script over to 11 Labs. 11 Labs is where you make your voice clone. Now, I will make tutorials later on how to use each of these platforms, but once you have your voice clone ready, you go over and click on text to voice, you erase anything that's in the box, and you paste in the script that you had Chat create for you. Then you either select the voice that you created for yourself or any of the options that 11 Labs have for you to choose from. And of course, today we're going to select one of my voices that I created. Then you click generate and watch the magic happen.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I know learning something new can feel overwhelming at first, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I'm happy to walk you through this step by step, answer your questions, and make sure everything actually makes sense. Think of this tutorial as a conversation, not a lecture. Let's take it one step at a time and get you exactly where you want to be.
If you like it, download it. If not, make some tweaks and regenerate again.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I know learning something new can feel overwhelming at first, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I'm happy to walk you through this step by step, answer your questions, and make sure everything actually makes sense. Think of this tutorial as a conversation, not a lecture. Let's take it one step at a time and get you exactly where you want to be.
All right, so you can keep tweaking as much as you want. We're going to make one more adjustment and generate one more time, and hopefully this is it.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I know learning something new can feel overwhelming at first, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I'm happy to walk you through this step by step, answer your questions, and make sure everything actually makes sense. Think of this tutorial as a conversation, not a lecture. And let's take it one step at a time and get you exactly where you want to be.
Okay, so this one's good enough. I'm going to download it and save it. And now we're going to take everything out of the text box and we're going to click on the link that says upload audio. We're going to upload the audio and we're going to select the correct one. We're going to attach it. And once it's attached, we're going to add it. So a button's going to pop up that says add voice. Add audio. Oh, okay. Remember that motion prompt we created earlier? We're going to head back to chat and we're going to copy that prompt that we made earlier. All right, where we asked it to give it a little bit of motion and walking. All right, so we're going to copy that prompt and we're going to take it back to HeyGen and we're going to click on the advanced button and then we're going to paste it in. Once that's all pasted and it's all good to go, we're going to click generate and watch the magic happen. Now, I will be honest, it takes it a little bit of time. So while this was generating, I created another video, but after about 5 minutes, it was ready. Okay, it's ready. Let's see.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I know learning something new can feel overwhelming at first, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I'm happy to walk you through this step by step, answer your questions, and make sure everything actually makes sense. Think of this tutorial as a conversation, not a lecture. And let's take it one step at a time and get you exactly where you want to be.
And there you have it. And although she's a bit fidgety, she's done. We can always go back and tweak the animations a little bit in movements.
Thanks for watching. What you've seen here is just one example of how an AI twin can extend your voice and presence without losing what makes you, you. If this was helpful, take a moment to subscribe, follow, or save this video so you can come back to it later. And if you have questions or ideas you'd like to explore, leave a comment. We're always listening. I'll see you next time.